If you feel exhausted, but you force yourself to keep going, then it's not motivation. That something else is happening. And most people misunderstand it completely. You wake up tired, but you're still trying to push through your day. You tell yourself you just need discipline. So you keep forcing, it. But the more you push, the more drained you feel. Does this sound familiar to you? Did it ever happen to you? Let me know in the chat. I want to know how you feel. Did it relate to your feeling? I know. Have you ever done it before? Like maybe you wake up in the morning, you have no energy, but you keep trying to push yourself through the day, even though you're exhausted. And you think you can make it, but it's unlikely you make it throughout the day because you're exhausted, you have no energy to do anything. Is that right? Let me know in the chat. Did it relate to your feeling or no? Do you ever have this happening to you? Let me know. Did it sound familiar to you or no? Let me know in the chat, everyone. I want to hear from you. Now here's the part that most people miss. This is not a discipline problem. Am I right? Did it sound familiar to you? No. It's just the nervous system responding to overload. But that explanation alone is not enough. So why did I say that? So if think about it, if you're shorted and you try to make it throughout the day, you think you make it? I don't think so. Because you have to short it. You have no energy to make it through the day, and you're not able to do anything. And that's not discipline. You're hurting yourself more than helping yourself, you know. But so maybe you need to ask yourself, why do you need to do this? You know, well, I'm not able to do anything. You're not going to have a very productive day if you're shorted. You have no energy to do anything. Am I right? Because what actually is happening is the system is not diffusing effort. It's just protecting you from it. No, and that changing everything about how you fix it. But this is only the surface level. It's a deeper layer of what nobody talks about. Did it relate to you? I know. Did you feel this? And this is where things start to break people even more. Because even when people understand burnout, they make one critical mistake. They try to put through it anyway. And that creates a cycle most people never escape. So did it happen to you? Let me know in the chat, everyone. Do you ever feel this way or no? So what do you think about it? Do you have this kind of feeling or no? I used to think I just needed better discipline. So I put harder. But instead of improving, I get more exhausted. That's when I realized something uncomfortable. So did it happen to you? Let me know in the chat. The problem is an effort. It's the absence of recovery between effort. If the system never reset, then effort stop working. Am I right about it or no? Yeah, any question? Let me know in the chat. Let me ask you this. Do you ever feel like writing makes you feel guilty? That guilt is part of the cycle too. So, this is what really happening. It's not laziness. It's not a lack of discipline. It's a system stuck in survival mode. And if it's you, then you're not alone in it. We go deeper. You don't have to walnut gang, welcome in. We go deeper into how to fix this in the next life, maybe. Because this is only the beginning of understanding it. So, do you ever feel this way or no? Welcome in. What did you say, walnut? Yamira, welcome in. Do you ever feel this before or no? Even when you burn out, you still try to make to the cycle. I mean, you still try to put to the day. Did that happen to you? And how does it make you feel if you have no energy, but you still trying to make through the day? And most people think that's discipline, but I'm good. How are you, Walnut Gang? And I don't think that's discipline. You're hurting myself, then you're helping yourself. because you have no energy, but you to try to productive, but it's not helping much. You know. I mean, that's the way I used to think before. I used to think I needed better discipline, and I try to discipline myself. So I try to put through the day, even though I was exhausted, I had no energy, but I try to do it anyway. But it didn't work for me because I had no energy to do anything. But I got more burnt out, more exhausted at the end of the day because I tried to work harder than I could, and it didn't do any good for me. So that was the part that I realized something uncomfortable. So did you feel this way or no? Let me know in the chat, everyone. Does it relate to you? How did it make you feel? Now, it is what's really happening, and it's not laziness. And it's not discipline. It's your nervous system stuck in survival mode, and you have no way to get out of it. So why do I say that? Because from what I think, discipline is you need to know when to stop. Even though you're tired, you trying to put yourself through the day, and it's not doing anything good for you, right? You have no energy to do anything, and you too exhausted to be productive for the day. Now here's the thing. Even when people understand burnout, they should make one critical mistake. Instead of Alexandra welcome in, instead of stop and realize that you're burning yourself out, that you're trying to put through, and they think they'll make it. And so it's creating a circle that most people can never escape, and it's very harmful to you. You know what I mean? The same, you're waking up in the morning, you lay in bed, you're tired, but you just try to make it through the day, right? Let me turn on the light 1 minute. Am I right about this or no? So I want to know, did this happen to you or no? Do you feel that way? You're tired, but you keep trying to make it through the day. even though you had no energy. Oh, my neck hurt. So did it happen to you? I know. Anyone? Guys. So am I right about it? I mean, I want to know, what do you think? Type in the chat. Is that, do you think it's discipline when you're tired, you burn out, but you're trying to make it through the day? And you think you make it even though you're very tired? Now I'm going to take a minute for you to think about it and let me know. Now just imagine you're waking up tired, laying in bed, but you're still trying to make it through the day. You think you make it? I don't think so, because you have no energy, you have no motivation to make it through the day, right? And you keep thinking that you don't have enough discipline, and you try to discipline yourself, and you're forcing yourself to do the day. But the more you try to push yourself, the more you're draining yourself out. Is that sound familiar to you? I know. Anyone here? Can you answer my question? I know. Let me know in the chat, what do you think about this? Like, do you ever feel like this or no? So, did it relate to your feeling? Do you feel this way or no? Because I just want to know, how do you feel? And now here's the part that most people don't realize. This is not a discipline problem, right? It your nervous system responding to being overloaded, because you want yourself out. And that explanation alone is not enough to fix your problem. You know what I'm saying? This is not discipline, and it's not laziness, right? And if you're shorted, you're overloaded, you try to make it through the day, and you think you make it, it can hurt you more than anything. If you ever think that you're at fault for everything, it's not always true. Like let's say, say example, like you write a message to someone, just a regular message. It nothing important. just clear message, but say that person doesn't respond to your message. Maybe 10 minutes. You think maybe that person is maybe busy. 20 minutes pass. You think maybe you start to get worried why that person doesn't respond to your message, right? 30 minutes pass. You think maybe you did something wrong. That's why that person probably doesn't want to talk to you. They don't want to respond to your message. So there must be something wrong, right? Here another example. Let's say somebody talked to you the day before, but then the day after that person didn't talk to you much. Just say one word, okay, yes, mm-hmm, something like that. And you start to wonder, so why that person acts strangely to you? Yesterday that person talked to you a lot, but today, and that person talked to you only one word, maybe you did something wrong. Maybe that person mad at you, right? But the truth is, you don't know. You don't know what the person going through. Maybe that person had some more fun to do. That's why, people have more fun to do, so they don't talk to you much. They have other problems. They have pressure at home, at work, or whatever. So maybe they don't talk to you much because they get to solve their own problem, right? So it's not always your fault, but you always think that you're at fault because people look at you differently, they talk to you differently, and you think it's your fault. Now here's another example. If you're at work and your boss called, hey Tom, come to my office. I need to talk to you later on. And you think, oh, maybe I did something wrong. Maybe that's why the boss want to talk to me. Must be something that I did. And you keep thinking about it all day, can't do anything. Maybe you're looking at the computer screen and you can't do anything because you're thinking about what the boss going to be saying to you. Maybe you're thinking, maybe am I in trouble? Did I do something wrong? That's why the boss want to talk to me. But you don't know what's going to happen, right? And you make up a lot of stories in your head and try to think about it. And you keep wondering what's happening. But when the boss call you into the office, she's trying to ask maybe simple question. How your day? How your family? Something like that. Just a little conversation. But you realize that you've been overthinking too much. It was nothing important, but you made up a lot of story. And you keep wondering a lot of questions for nothing. And it caused a lot of stress for you. Am I right? So does it sound familiar to you? Or no? Does it, do you ever feel this way? I want to know how do you feel. Talk to me in the chat, everyone. Get, I don't know if it is relating to you. Do you ever feel this way? Or no? Talk to me, everyone. Talk to me in the chat. I want to hear if it is relating to you. Do you ever feel this way to know? Because I've had this feeling before, and if you do, you're not the only one. And there's nothing wrong with you if you ever think that you're at fault for everything. Because you're just a human being like everyone else, right? It's nothing wrong with being overthinking. I used to be thinking like that before too. Yeah. Welcome in, Jet. How you doing today, Jet? So, I want to know, what do you think about this? Is it the feeling that you had before? Is it some relating to you? Do you always like Ukraine a situation that that make your mind stress out a lot, and you're overthinking, and your mind always working non-stop, and you feel uncomfortable when your mind you silent feel uncomfortable with you because I did not used to that feeling because your mind got to be working non-stop. So when your mind is silent, it's trying to you and you don't feel comfortable. You have to keep your mind working all the time, and it can burn you out. It makes you feel very tired, right? Because after all, your mind had to get rest too. You got to give your mind a little bit of peace. Your nervous system deserves a break too. Now remember that your nervous system has only one job, that is keeping you safe. So, so if you're in the cycle of thinking all the time, you keep you're stretching yourself out, and it become a pattern. Like if your mind again to be stretched all the time, when your nervous system like when you feel quiet, your mind is relaxing and you don't feel comfortable. You have to keep working and stretching yourself out, and it can hurt you more than it helps you. That's what I think. Don't you think so? Let me know in the chat, everyone. What do you think? I want to hear from your point of view about what do you think about it? Is it feeling relating to you? Or no? Now remember that your nervous system has only one job, that is keeping you safe or keeping you alive. So it's working very hard trying to keep you safe. And whatever you did in the past, maybe you were in danger in the past, and that's how your nervous system remembers. But maybe that period was over, so now you're safe. But I think of your nervous system like a complete chip, that a memory chip. It keeps the memory in its system for a long time, unless you erase and update it. So it won't change unless you update it. So that's how your nervous system remember the past, but it doesn't know the present because it hasn't been updated yet. So you got to, update your nervous system. So how do you update your nervous system? Well, you got there's something you can do. One thing you can do is practice breathing exercise. You breathe in for 4, with your nose here, hold for 4, and breathe out for 6. And the first time it's not gonna help, but if you keep doing it, it's like pattern. After a while, it can help your nervous system to. Your body will send a signal to your nervous system. Hey, you're safe now. You don't need to be in protection mode anymore. That helps your nervous system to relax, and you can relax too. So your nervous system doesn't protect you anymore. So it can relax. Anybody know what I mean? Or you can put your feet on the floor so you can feel grounded. That help you to relax too. And look around here. Maybe name 5 things you can see. 4 things you can touch. And 3 things you can feel. And those are some of the things that maybe help you feel better. I don't know. Let me know what you think about it in the chat. All the things that I've been talking about, does that make you feel better? Because I want to create this light to help you feel better. And by sharing my own personal experience, I hope it makes you feel better, whatever that you've been going through. If you been stressing out, been overloaded, it's not your fault. And you're not the only one. And don't ever think that you are at fault for everything, because it's not always your fault. So I want to know, anyone have any question, comment? The light today, I've been talking about a lot of things, but I don't know if they're related to you. I don't know how you feel. How do you feel about that? Let me know in the chat, because I want to hear from your point of view. Because maybe they're related to you, maybe not. I don't know. I want to know what you think. Anyone have any question, concern? Anything you want to talk to me? Let me know in the chat. Because whatever one of the things that you can do is not stressing yourself out, right? If it's not a discipline or motivation that you burn out and you're trying to make through the day, and it's not going to help you because you're too exhausted to do anything. And you can have very productive days if you're being too stressed out. So that'll be on the point for the live today. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining my live. I'll go live again tomorrow. I hope to see everyone again tomorrow. Have a good day, good night, everyone.